Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Restoration Classics. We're back on the VFR400 build, and today I'm going to be continuing assembly. So first things first, we're going to work on the ignition lock. I want to fit that today. The earth cable, which I couldn't find yesterday, I found it now, so I'm going to get the earth cable in as well, so I want to try and get all the electrics connected up today. So the loom as well, I'm going to remove all the old tape, and I'm going to retape the loom as well with some new tape just to freshen it up, make sure that it's all intact. Yes, also we want to put the shock in, the rear shock today as well. So let me just show you guys the bike. So I did reassemble the shock. I did put it back, did a little bit of polishing. I put the spring back in. It was a lot easier to put it back in. What I did is I actually wound the coil down, the adjuster right down to the bottom. I counted how many turns it was. I wound it right down, which decompressed the spring a lot, so it wasn't that hard to get it in this time. Put the retaining clip back in there, and then I wound it back up to where it was. Also, this bracket came out quite nice. The bracket that we painted yesterday, the black, I did clean up these brackets as well, and I put that back together, so this can all go back on the bike, and that will sort of finish off the rear end of the bike. And then I guess it could get a wheel on it now once it's got that shock on. So also we've got the key lock, ignition lock, so we've got to put that back in as well and run the loom neatly where it needs to go. And also I've got the neutral cable which we need to connect, and we can get that connected up to battery. I'm going to give it a quick clean up the contacts, and just clean up the cable in general. So while I was out here, I just had the postman come in and drop through some of this stuff for me. What's this? Grease. These are the front fork seals to rebuild them, and some silicone sealant here, and also the fluid to rebuild them. So that's another job on the list. Not sure if we'll get to do that today, but if we get stuck for things to do, I might be able to jump on doing that. So we've got our suspension in, rear suspension is in, all connected up, shock, you can see at the bottom here. All right, so we're ready to move on. So I've just opened up the water pump, you guys can see it here, and this thing looks brand new. I was really expecting to see this whole thing full of crud. It's not actually that bad, it's more around the outside of it. Seems like it might have been leaking around the gasket. So I think I'm going to keep that. As I said, it looks really good condition. Obviously I'm going to clean this all up, and I'll have to reseal this to put it back on. So I'll clean the cover up while I've got it, and clean the inside up, and otherwise I think that's good to go. This is cleaned up really nice, as you can see. I cleaned it out as well, scraped all the dry stuff from in there, and I also cleaned this up as well. Boiled it in some hot water as well, just cleaned it, because it really could do with replacing, but getting these things are not easy. So what I'm going to do, leave it for now. I'm going to use some gasket sealer in there and squash it in, and I think that should be fine. So guys, I've been working on this loom, unwrapping it. As you can see, all this is the old tape that had been gone over it. So there's some parts of it that are in plastic, as you can see, and they were wrapped with the tape. So I've taken everything off, and I'm going to wrap it all up again neatly, try and make this thing look new. All right guys, quick update. So I'm done with the loom. As you guys can see, I have wrapped everything. It's all looking good, fresh and new. So what I'm going to do now is all of the contacts, electrical contacts, I'm just going to spray some electrical contact cleaner in, just to clean them all out, and then we're going to put this back on the bike. Okay guys, so we've connected up most of the electrics now. I think it's time to do some tests to see if we're getting power to the right places, and also see if we can turn over the bike. So what we do need to connect is we'll need to temporarily connect the start button, which is on this loom here, the red one, and this one is for our lights and so on. We can test our lights as well because we have some rear lights and front lights, so I'm going to connect that up as well. Firstly, we'll connect up our start button. So I finally had a chance to look at this thermostat. So I've opened it up, you can see the lime scale inside there. This is where the bike's been sitting for a long time without being used. It was actually stuck open, I noticed. I actually managed to force it closed. I put it in boiling hot water. It doesn't move at all. I put it in freezing cold water, it doesn't move at all. So this is completely gone. Lime scale stuck up, so I'm gonna have to order a new thermostat before I put this back together, but I will give it a good clean first, and yeah, once I get that I will reinstall it. All right guys, so let's give this a go now. So let's get keys in, and we have oil light and we have neutral light, so that's good. Let's see now if we've got the front lights. Actually, let's try the horn, because I have connected the horn back. I'll show you guys that. That's the horn, nice shiny horn under there, and it's been connected. So we should get a horn. I think that's quite a straightforward circuit. Horn is here. Yes, we do. We got horn. Lovely. So let's check our lights. Lovely. We got lights as well. I am going to be changing this light because this light's actually broken. I've got a new one for it. I don't know what I've done with it, but when I find it, I'm going to replace this one. So right, we've got lights. I've also received the rear lights as well. I had no idea if the bulbs are any good, but this is how I got it. So let's check to see if we've got, well, we should have lights on now. It doesn't look like we do. Okay, so we haven't got rear lights for some reason, unless the bulbs are no good in there. And our lights are on. Passing lights flashing. So let's try the rear brake lights and see if we've got those. Yes, we do. So we've got rear brake lights, but we don't have the main lights at the back. So that's something I'm gonna have to investigate. All right, so I think we should try and turn it over now. We should be good to turn over now. Let's try that. So let's switch on, run, and should be start. Yep, there we go. Great, so the bike is turning over, which is a good sign. So I turned it over a couple of times and we're getting oil pressure now, so our oil pressure light is going off. So I'll just show you guys. So that is great. So yep, engine is good to go. So guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up here today. Some good progress today. We've pretty much got the bike running electrically. I'm assuming that we're getting spark, because I did have sparks before I stripped it down. The only thing I need to check up on is why I'm not getting lights at the back. It could be the bulb, so I need to check that out as well. This is for the indicators, so those will go on when the fairings are on. So yeah, almost finished here. We just need to put the passenger side hanger there, which I have to polish up. I haven't done. I've done the other side, I haven't done this side yet. Then we can put on stuff like our pegs, obviously rear wheels. What I'm going to do for now is, just to make it easier for him to move the bike, I'm going to put the rear wheel on, and that way I can sort of wheel the bike into the garage. It's just really difficult at the moment not having the proper stand. Now that I've got the shock on, I can put the back wheel on, and I think now I speedily need to get on to working with the forks. As I said, I received the kit today, so the next job probably will be to rebuild the forks. Then we can get a wheel on it, and then I can roll the bike in and out. After that, we move to the carbs, get this carbs, replace those jets. You know, one of the motion tubes is broken and I want to put new jets in it as well. And then once I put that in, I think we're ready to throw the exhaust on and try and start this bike up. So yeah guys, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was a busy one, long day. I've been on it all day today. Just yeah, enjoying myself and learning as I'm going along. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Also, please like, share and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Take care.